I've been doing this. I got my license in 2018 for anyone that doesn't know me. And I started on an 80% contract. So I started a lot lower than anyone else here, probably lower than anyone else here, right? Because that's just how we got started those days. And they have a lot of the tools that we have now, a lot of the trainings we have, and really had to learn a lot of things. And I came into this business not knowing what I was doing and had a goal to build a business. So along that way, you learn a lot. And like I was telling Ramon just before, right? You make a lot of mistakes, you learn a lot, but you get a lot of information and you get a lot of experience, right? I've hired literally thousands and thousands of agents, and I have really a bird's eye view of what you do that works and helps you be successful and what you do that doesn't help you be successful. I spent a lot of time teaching agents or telling agents how to be successful. And what I've noticed is most of them don't listen to it, and it doesn't really work that well, or it doesn't work as good as it thinks. So I came up this morning with 10 things you can do to ensure that you fail in this business. And I'm going to train you how to fail and see how that goes and see if that works better than training you how to win over here. I'm going to list 10 ways to fail in this business, and we're going to go over each one separately. And if you are on point and you are doing this thing, I need you to post the number of the thing we're on, right? So example, number one is show up to the trainings like it's your Saturday morning cartoons, right? Who here remembers Saturday morning cartoons? You wake up, you don't brush your teeth yet, your hair is not did, you're just kind of lounging out, you're not really paying attention in anything. If you owned a smartphone at the time, which we didn't, right? You would be on your smartphone, watching TV, watching smartphone, eating breakfast, not engaged, not getting anything, just being like a vegetable. So, not letting people know who you are, making sure you don't get any good takeaways. And, when I say not knowing who you are, guys, if you're a salesperson and you're in business, you want people to know who you are. I'll give you an example. I spend $3,000 a month to be part of a mastermind. They have weekly meetings. I make sure I am on that Zoom. I make sure my camera's on, and I make sure I'm staring at the screen and I'm paying attention and I'm looking as if I'm paying attention. Why? Anyone know why? Because there's other successful people on there, and I want them to take me serious, because you never know who's your next business partner is going to be. You never know who you need some coaching from. You don't know who you need some mentorship from. Because I promise you, if my camera's off all the time and I'm never engaged and I'm never doing anything, and I'm asking somebody who's successful for their time by having them give me advice, they're not going to take me serious, and they're not going to give me their advice. But if I'm always on there with my camera, engaged, asking questions, responding. If you guys notice, when I do Zooms, there's some people I say hi to and some people I don't say hi to. Who do I say hi to? The people that engage with me, the people I talk to, right? The people that know who I am, the people that want me to know who they are, the other ones I want to engage with you, but we're not building a relationship, right? So that's number one. Number two, be a tourist. What do I mean by be a tourist, guys? Anyone go on vacation before? You go there, you're a tourist, you're not really gonna stay there, you're not planning on living there, you're just doing things like a tourist does. If you're at your house, you're buying groceries, you're living in your house, you're cemented in, right? So just be a tourist. Don't really take it serious. Just plan on being here for a short period of time. Don't plan on staying. Use words like, we will see, give a specific amount of time. I'm going to give it 3 months and see how it goes. Have a plan B. Don't burn the bridge, or don't burn the boat, or don't make plans to burn the boat, right? So these are ways to help you fail at insurance. 3, this is a big one. Get mentorship from people doing worse than you, right? So if you want to do worse, just find people doing worse than you and ask them for advice. Find someone who will co-sign all your issues. So when you have issues, and if you bring those issues to someone more successful and they're going to get your head straight, that's not going to help you fail. Find somebody who will co-sign your issues and talk to them. Talk to employees, right? You're a business owner. So if you want to fail, find employees you can talk to, and they can tell you all about how to be a business owner. They'll give you advice, right? Find other employees, and they'll give you some really, really bad advice, right? Because they have no experience on a successful business, and they will help you fail for sure. Find someone that's doing worse than you, and let them show you how you can have it worse too, right? So if somebody's behind on their car payments, or somebody's failing in life, or they're about to have their house taken away, get some advice from that person, because that's the person you want to help you fail at this business, right? So don't be embarrassed, because I've done every single one of these things myself, okay? My first 6 months, I made $20,000 doing these 10 things right here, okay, guys? So I just want to let you know, true transparency. I made $20,000 in 6 months working 80 hours a week because I was doing these 10 things. When I realized I was doing these 10 things and I changed my mind, I made $1 million over the next 2.5 years, right? So from the time I got my license, it took me 36 months to put $1 million in my bank account. First 6 months, 20,000. Next 2.5 years, another 980,000. So just want to let you guys know that this is part of the process. Number 4, this is a big one, guys. Your support system, your spouse, significant other, tell them all the bad things that's happening, right? Let them know all the bad things that are happening. Don't share any of the good things. Don't tell them about the successful people around you, and never share your vision on where you're going, right? And I'm telling you right now, if my spouse or significant other came home every single day or complained about their job, I'd tell them, go get a new job. Stop complaining about it. Quit what you're doing. This isn't for you. So if you want to fail at what you're doing, complain to your spouse, talk to them all the negative things, whatever negative thing you can put in their head, get it in their head so they could support your decision on quitting. All right, guys. So if you're a number 4, put a number 4 in there if you're doing these things, right? That's number 4. So I tell you, I used to come home from the field so beat up, so freaking upset. Like, man, I had a rough freaking day out there. Man, I worked a lot of hours and didn't accomplish anything. And my girlfriend at the time would be like, did you sell any policies? And I would hold my breath for a second, and I would smile, and I'd be like, well, my agency did. Or I'd find some other positive thing to say, or I got some really good appointments lined up. I would have to feed her some positive stuff, because I can't get her to support me if I'm not feeding her positive stuff, right? So again, if you want to fail, stay negative with your support system. Number 5, don't get leads every week. Listen, if you're not having success with the leads that you have and you want to continue not having success, just stick with the leads you have. Don't find new people to talk to. Don't find other opportunities to talk to people. Get as much use as you can from your current leads. Keep calling the same people over and over so they can tell you when to call them back. Hey, Jill, how you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. Call me back next Monday. No problem, Jill. Hey, Jill, it's next Monday. How you doing? Call me back Tuesday. Oh, no problem, Jill. Hey, Jill, it's Tuesday. How you doing? Hey, can you call me Saturday? Yeah, of course, Jill. Just keep calling these people so they'll let you know when to call them back. Make appointments to make appointments, guys, right? It's great. Make an appointment, and then you can make another appointment. And these people that are chronic appointment makers and chronic appointment missers, just spend your time with them. Don't get any new opportunities of leads. So I see a lot of 5s. We got a lot of 5s doing that. That's good, because that will ensure that you have no success over here. Number 6, don't ask for referrals from everyone you talk to, right? You don't want to be a professional salesperson. Listen, you're like, man, I'm not talking to free people. I only want to pay to talk to people. Why would I talk to free people? They're all over the place, just walking around. Maybe they won't die. I don't think they're going to die. I just got to talk to the people that fill out the lead card that I pay money for. And when I'm on the phone with them, I doubt they know any people. I don't want to talk to more people. I want to talk to the people I pay for, the minimum amount of people. So don't ask for referrals from everyone you talk to. Never try to help other people. Only talk to people you pay to talk to. Free people suck. That's it. That's what it comes down to. Talking to free people and trying to give them insurance, it's a sucky situation. So if you're not getting any referrals, you're not even trying, put a 6 in the chat. That will definitely cap your income and make it really, really hard for you to have the success you deserve in this business. Number 7, this is a big one, guys. Don't fill out the emergency contact sheet. Don't fill it out. Who cares what happens when they die? Who cares? No one needs to know when they die. No one needs to know they have insurance. We don't need to be there for them to help them out. We don't want their family to know who we are. We sure as heck don't want them to know who we are. Like, we just help this person with the insurance. We don't need their family knowing that we're the insurance agent for the family, that we're willing to help everyone out. We shouldn't want them to know they have insurance in place, guys. So every single policy that you write, take an emergency contact sheet, put, I don't care about this client, I don't care about their family, I hate referrals, and I don't like free money, and file that up and put that in your file cabinet. on that client's name, guys. So do not use the emergency contact sheet. I'm going to help you guys fail. So put a 7 if you're on pace for not using that emergency contact sheet, so we can make sure that you have a hard time being successful over here. 8, this is a big one, guys. I'm so guilty of this. And like I said, I'm guilty of all these. I want you to know I went through this. I went through this myself. This is how you don't make money here. Number 8, have a successful week, then take off for weeks. Who does that? That's great. Listen, it's so good. I made $2,000 this week. I don't have to work for the rest of the year. Why would I have to work again? I made $2,000 in a week. I don't have to work. Guys, have success. And that, because listen, if you made $2,000 a week and you did that every single week, that's $110,000 a year. Who needs all that money? If you make $2,000 a week and then you take off 3 weeks, so you only make $2,000 a month, now we're at $24,000 a year. Way less taxes you have to worry about. So stick with the $24,000 a year. Don't continue to make the money, and just make sure that you are set up to make the least amount of money as you can. No one wants to have to pay all those taxes. So number 8, have a successful week, then take off a few weeks. Number 9, don't continue to get better. Wherever you are, if you're doing $100,000 a month, if you're doing $50,000 a month, if you're doing $5,000 a month, if you write 1 policy a month, wherever you are, just stay where you're at. Don't self-develop. Don't read books. Don't show up to trainings. Don't ask your mentor, hey, listen, this is where I'm at. What should I do next? Right? Don't do any of these things that will help you get to that next level, right? Have success, right? Listen, go to your coach, go to your mentor, ask them what to do it, have some success, and then don't ask them what's next. Don't ask them how to get to that next level, right? So if you're number 9, throw a number 9 there. All right. And number 10, just on time, man. Look at that. Like almost as if I planned this. I promise you, I don't plan much. Number 10, let people from other companies sell you on why their grass is greener. That's it. Find everyone you can that are professional salespeople that are willing to tell you anything that they need to tell you to try to get you to come work with them, and let them tell you how much greener their grass is and make you second guess every single thing about this opportunity that you can, right? Don't look at yourself. Don't pay attention to other people having success. Just focus on letting other people sell you on why you should work with them. Complete strangers, people you don't know, have no relationships with. These are the people that you should be listening to, the ones that will financially benefit from you coming to work with them. And that's number 10. So guys, those are the 10 things. And if you do these 10 things, you will for surely fail in this business at any company. So this is universal. This will work at any company. So you could package this up. You can make a course about this and sell it if you want. Just please use my name, David Price's 10 Things. And this is going to help you fail at this business.